and welcome to Cedar Point, specifically the Lakeside Midway, which will soon be reimagined as the Boardwalk. We're going to stay over here for a little bit, talk about the announcements that came out, things we know, things we don't know, things that might happen, things that might not happen. And while we're here, we might also look at some HalloWeekend updates. You guys should come join us, won't you? So yes, on Thursday we got an announcement that this whole area in front of us is going to be reimagined as the Boardwalk. We're going to get a new Wild Mouse coaster, a new restaurant behind the wheel, and a couple relocated rides. We'll talk about all that coming up. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I missed the actual announcement, but I did catch a live stream that Tony Clark did yesterday on Twitter, where he answered a ton of questions about this area. So we're going to go through kind of what's going on and what we know. So what I'll do, as we talk about some of these new areas and new things that are happening, I'll try to put the concept art in here. We'll see what's happening. So right now, you should be looking at the concept art of the entire boardwalk. It looks really good. I like it. I like what they're doing. Hopefully they see it all the way through and make it look really nice. That's my goal. But where I'm walking now is to the new restaurant. We'll get some ground shots of it, but eventually we'll go up on the big wheel and get some above shots of it. We'll start here, kind of work our way down. So as you can see in the picture I posted right here, this is the new restaurant. So here's how this is going to work from what I heard yesterday. And we'll go up there and get some better shots of the construction. The entrance is right here. You'll go in, you'll get your food right in the center. Then you can go either direction to sit and eat. Both sides will be your eating area. Upstairs, there's going to be a bar, and then off to the side here will be more seating area, and then outside here on each side will be a deck where you could drink your drinks. There will only be access to this from inside the park. The beach, so everything behind the park is going to be renamed the beach. We'll show you that in a minute. The beach will run up next to this building, but will not have access into this building. So this is the restaurant. We do not know what it's called. We don't know what it's going to be served. We don't know anything like that. We just know that downstairs is the restaurant part, upstairs is the bar, and then more seating and the patios for drinking. Okay, now we backed away a little bit. Let's talk about what's going to be staying in this area. Gatekeeper, obviously, is staying. They can't move that. Troika, or however you pronounce that. I cannot pronounce this ride. Just can't do it. That's staying. Hopefully it gets a refresh though. It needs some brighter colors. The big wheel was rumored to go away. It's not. It's staying. It's staying right there, which is cool. Tiki Twirl. This is going to get reimagined into Calypso. Pretty much the same ride. It's going to get refreshed paint, a little bit new theming. That's going to be Calypso. So all this stuff over here is staying right here, right where it is. Then of course the new restaurant behind it. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. We do know the name of the new restaurant. It's the Grand Pavilion. Like, I've known that for a while now. I don't know why. Brain fart right there. But let's talk about this area where there's nothing here. Let's talk about what's going to be going there. Of course, the big thing is the Wild Mouse ride. Wild Mouse spinning roller coaster. Cannot wait for that. I'll get you some details on that here in a little bit. But also, like right here, they're going to be relocating the Matterhorn, freshening it up and putting the Matterhorn right here. Right next to the Matterhorn is going to be the Atomic Scrambler. Again, just a regular scrambler. They're relocating over here, freshening it up, giving it a little bit of retheming, making it an Atomic Scrambler. Through here is going to be a walkway so you could access the Wild Mouse coaster. The access to that will be from behind the coaster. That's super cool. So you'll be able to walk and see the beach and everything. Yeah, I can't wait. Cannot wait. But here's the bigger question, and we'll talk about this later. If they're moving the Scrambler and the Matterhorn here, what are they doing with those areas? We'll have to talk about that later. Again, we'll go up in the wheel and we'll check out the construction so far on all this stuff. But let's talk about the Wild Mouse coaster itself. Okay, let's talk about the Wild Mouse coaster. 42 foot tall. It's made from Zambarella, which is in Italy. It is a Wild Mouse coaster. It's a spinner, so the cars spin. So each ride will be different based on who's in the car and the weight distribution of the car. Yeah. Let's see. It has 6 mouse-themed cars and 1 cheese car. Which, of course, I hope I get a cheese car every single time, because who wouldn't want to be in a cheese car? Access will be from Well, that happened. Okay, Lincoln, one more second. Like I said, access will be from behind the coaster. Cannot wait for that. Finally, the last part of Boardwalk is going to be Windseeker, which is going up there right now. Cannot wait to see the reimagined Boardwalk. Like I said, we'll talk about this more. We'll go on the big wheel. I think I said that 6 times already. But let's go check out the Matterhorn and the Scrambler, and let's see what might be able to go there. Okay, here we are on the main Midway, towards the end of it. The Matterhorn, which I love. I haven't been on Matterhorn in like a couple years. Maybe we'll get on that today, hopefully. That is being moved over there, and the Scrambler will be renamed Atomic Scrambler and moved over to the Boardwalk. So my question is, in this area, what could they do in this area? Or what could they do in this area combined with other areas of the park in the future? Because there'll be 2 empty spots here. Hopefully put some new family rides, some new flat rides. Something that'd be great. Bring some old rides back, that'd be sweet. But who knows? We'll have to see. Okay, we're out on Cedar Point Beach, just to get a different angle of the construction, just to see what's going on here. Not a lot to see. It is behind walls. Now, like I said, the beach will run all the way down to the parking lot. The existing boardwalk is going to run all the way down to the parking lot. It will pass right next to this building, but we will not have access to that building from the boardwalk. Let's talk about the boardwalk here for a second. Let's go down here and do that. Okay, now we're on the existing boardwalk. This will always be the boardwalk. They'll never change the name of this to anything but the boardwalk. But to make it so people aren't confused between this boardwalk and the boardwalk in the park, they're going to kind of go away from the name boardwalk. They're just going to call this whole area the beach. Even the signs at the very entrance of each end of the boardwalk, those are going to be taken down, and the signs are going to read the beach. So this is just going to be the boardwalk at the beach, or just the beach. I don't know if I like that or not, we'll see, but they do need to distinguish the 2 areas somehow. So these signs, this is what I was talking about earlier. They're most likely going to take the word boardwalk down and just put beach, to stress the beach more than the boardwalk, because they don't want to confuse this boardwalk with the new boardwalk, which I'm not sure why they call that the boardwalk. I think they could have left it called the Lakeside Midway and it still would have worked out perfect. So who knows? This is not confirmed. Tony Clark said that sounds like something they might do, but it's not guaranteed they're going to do that. Okay, up on the big wheel, that is where the Wild Mouse is going. Also Matterhorn and Atomic, well, what's it called? Man, I forget, Atomic Scrambler. So not much progress made over there at all. Barely any, just still clearing the site. I think those are going pretty fast. They're simple moves, they'll do those over the winter. The building, however, building's coming along pretty darn good. So now we're directly above it. We're going to go in here on the bottom floor. This section will be where you get the food. You can either go over here or here and eat. Upstairs will be a bar with more seating, and then over here and over here will be an outside deck you could eat off of and look at the water. I mean, it's going to be cool, I think, at least. Okay, and with that, I think our coverage of the new area is wrapped up. Now we're going to do some fun things with Lincoln, grab some lunch, and go check out, see if we can find any HalloWeekends coverage. Okay, first things first, I think we're going to go to the Aldridge Theater to see a show. Come See About Me, haven't seen it yet this year, heard it was really good. Also, it's supposed to start sprinkling here, so I'm thinking show's a good time to be inside if it starts to rain. Oh, this looks fun. Can't wait. A Motown show. Front row might be a bad idea though. Well, Lincoln's all ready. Lincoln's set. That was a good show. Lincoln was a little squirmy, so I wasn't able to film much. He was all over the place, but it's still a good show. I'd definitely go see it again. Now time for food. We're headed to the back of the house, going to the farmhouse. We'll see what kind of Halloween stuff we see on the trail. Headed back there. Well, we have the car. That's pretty much all we've seen. Not much out yet. They're advertising for employment pretty heavily. Apparently they need some scare actors. But yeah, this car is always sweet, especially when it comes out. Means Halloween is getting closer. Time for food, and you know where we're going, the place we always go every single time because it's so darn good. Farmhouse. Tell you what, it's a busy day. There's a lot of people up there, and that is everywhere. Every midway is just jam-packed. Some of the rides that usually only have 15-20 minute wait times have hour wait times. It is a busy one. Also, other than the car, no Halloween stuff. I really thought they'd be like up and putting stuff up already. Heck, yesterday Disney already had a Halloween party, and Universal's Halloween Horror Nights start in 2 weeks. Surprised they're not doing anything Halloween related yet. So since there's no HalloWeekend updates, let's give a update on, well, Top Thrill Dragster. The official update is we have no official update, but there is stuff marked all along here. So they're planning something. I don't know what it is. It could have nothing to do with this ride, to be honest. It could just be random stuff. Just weird that it's here all of a sudden. Oh, here's an update. An empty tent. But the singing pumpkins always go there. So they're thinking about it. They're making small progress. Again, more markings. This seems more clear. It's like they took stuff out. I don't know. I can't quite remember. Was there more stuff back here? I feel like there's more stuff back here. I don't know. I don't know. Green is sewer. I figured that out. Yellow is water. I don't know what red is yet. I gotta figure out what red is. But I know what green and yellow are. Okay, red is electrical. Yeah, because it's going right to electrical. Red is electrical. Figured that out. And we're figuring all this out for no apparent reason, because I don't know what it means, to be honest. I feel good that I figured it out. I don't know. I got nothing. But something's happening. We don't know what, but something's happening. It is weird, however, that the markings go all the way through Top Thrill Dragster. Like, all the way inside and all the way past the dragster. That's weird. But it's also weird that it goes all the way like up through Music Express and everything. Or whatever we call it here. Super Himalaya. Whatever they call it here. That's weird too. So I don't know. We could just be making everything up in our heads. The official answer is we have no official answers. We don't know what's happening. The other point of this is they're marking all the way down here. This has nothing to do with Dragster whatsoever. Nothing down here has anything to do with Dragster. So I think this is just something else. Well, like I said, it is super busy. Ride times are outrageous. Even the kiddie ride times are outrageous. We're going to do some shopping. Going to Pagoda first. Check that out. Then head on down and keep doing some shopping. Okay, just watched the parade. Didn't record it because I actually went live on Facebook to show you guys the parade. Weird thing is, they didn't stop and dance. I had Lincoln all ready in my arms to like put him down so he could dance, and they didn't stop and dance. The best part of the parade is the stopping and dancing. And the streamers. Wonder why they didn't do it. I don't know. Okay, we're headed to get a drink. I'm going to buy a seagull with a fry in its mouth plush because I want one. Then I don't know what's going on from there. I might go over to the new Boardwalk area and go live. Talk to you guys there. Go live on YouTube. So you may have already seen that. I don't know. Or we may just call it a day. Who knows? It's getting late. Hey Lincoln, we about to go on the swings. We gonna go on the swings. You love the swings, don't you? Yeah, he does. We're about to go on the swings. After a few rides in Camp Snoopy, time for some back BQ, and they got pulled pork back. So excited they got pulled pork back. Yeah, pulled pork. I missed it. They didn't have it for the longest time. Well guys, that is it from Cedar Point. We had a good day. Did a good update over at Lakeside Midway, the new Boardwalk. Had a pretty crappy update on HalloWeekends because there was really nothing update. But still a good day. Had a great time. Hope you enjoyed it. We will talk to you next time After this video, you'll see a bunch of vacation videos. Our Virginia trip. So I hope you enjoy those, and we'll talk to you next time we see you. Remember, smile. It confuses people.